Our story continues as Jesus traveled from place to place, sharing God's good news. One day, he came upon a tax collector named Levi. Tax collectors were not a very popular bunch in those days. Most people didn't talk to them. Most people did not want them around. Which made him exactly the kind of person Jesus wanted to spend time with. "Follow me," Jesus said. And just like the fishermen before him, Levi got up, left everything, and followed Jesus. Levi was so excited to be following Jesus and to have heard of God's love for him that he threw a party. He invited Jesus as the guest of honor and brought his other tax collector friends and people from all over the city. Now, in those days, there was a group of folks called Pharisees. They were part of God's family, the Israelites, like Jesus and many of his followers, and they loved God in their own way. But they had some things pretty confused. They thought that if you hung around with people who made mistakes or weren't Israelites, that God would eventually stop loving you. And so as soon as they saw that people started to listen to Jesus, they were worried that people would stop listening to them. They came to Jesus' disciples and asked them, "Why do you sit and eat and drink with tax collectors and sinners?" Jesus overheard them and said, "Let me explain what I'm about." Jesus answered their question of why by saying, "Healthy people don't need a doctor, sick people do. And I have come to find the sick, to take everyone who's on the outside and bring them inside. I have come to get sinners to turn away from their sin and to follow me." The Pharisees did not like this answer, but it did not stop Jesus. He continued to travel from place to place, sharing of God's love and challenging people to repent and turn away from their sins. And everywhere he went, Jesus spent time with everyone. Folks from all walks of life, who did all kinds of jobs and came from all kinds of places. Jesus welcomed everyone, and he still does. Jesus welcomes everyone.